Bob Collymore, Chief Executive Officer, Safaricom. Good to see you as always, Bob.
It's great when you call me that because I know you personally. When you call me
Yes.
Chief Executive, it sounds really important.
No, but you are. And I value the friendship as well. Bob, I asked you just before we started how long you'd been in the seat for.
I came into country at the end of, actually the week of the promulgation of the Constitution.
Yes.
Which is the end of August. And then I took the reins from Michael the 1st of November. Despite my fancy accent and fancy shoes and clothes, I grew up, you didn't think it's fancy, you know how much I pay for this stuff. I grew up in a rural community where the first time I saw a TV was when I went to England at the age of 16. You didn't listen to anything I said to you last night.
That about the TV stuff. I was too much stuff.
I sat with you last night. So I grew up in a rural community. So and we didn't have all that stuff. A computer. I can't remember how old I was when I saw a computer. So I do understand. This is a Kenyan team, many of whom grew up in a rural community. They understand these issues, and so there's nothing that we do where we don't think about the end user. And I hate to say this to you, but when we think about delivering our products, we don't actually think about you guys because you are sitting in the elite. We think about the ordinary Wananchi. And as we start to roll this out, and the first step is in the digital villages, as we start to roll out this new vision, we do that with the ordinary Wananchi in mind. So we will deal with the education, we will deal with the access, we will deal with all those things because we don't start, as I said, we actually don't start with you guys in mind. We start with the ordinary rural community because that's the background that we all come from. We didn't come from fancy Manhattan backgrounds.
First of all, congratulations on getting the biggest job. I must give you credit for that, no pun intended. So my question is, what is the single distinguishing factor that made you the right fit for the job and no one else? Because I really need to know that. There's something I'm working on.
Distinguishing factor. I think, reflecting on your question, I think it's good looks. What was funny?
Nothing's funny.
I have no idea. I mean, I have no idea. I think, he promised not to say anything, but I probably asked Michael to, because he's the one who made the choice.
4GB at 4,000 is not affordable, and as a software developer, we really need to use the net to do our stuff. And you guys are full of offers, because I'm sure the 50% more or something goes to December someday. Can't you guys figure out something and make it permanent, like your calling rates, so that other guys can benefit?